How's it going, guys? This is WhatTanker Smithy and welcome back to World of Tanks. Now today I'm going to be doing a review on the Panzer B2, a tier 4 German heavy tank, and it's got something unique about it which I'll talk about in a minute. As you can see, it is modelled off the, well, it's a captured German version of the B1, which is of course a tier 4 French heavy tank, but there's something very unique about this. As you can see, yes, it is tier 4 and it plays up to tier 4, so that means that you will always be top tier in it no matter what game you play. I think you may maybe go up against tier 5s and 6s if you're playing with in a platoon with somebody, but that's of course a great deal if you want to go around and absolutely destroy everybody. So let's take a quick look at the stats right now. Of course this is on MV Store right now, so you can definitely go ahead and buy it. I think it's like £10 or something, so it isn't that much. I'm not sure what it is in euros or dollars, so I'm sorry about that, but still, let's start off with the stats. So it's got a firepower of 16, its standard shell damage is 55, and its penetration is 56, reload time being roughly about 2 seconds. So you may be thinking, why is the gun so bad? To be honest, it isn't. You're going to be remembering that you're probably going to be going up against tier 3s, and they aren't very well armoured, so this gun will definitely get through them, and with such a short reload time, you're going to be dealing a lot of damage in a lot of time to them. So its survivability is 20, armor depth being 20 to 60 millimeters, and it has 400 hit points. I think that's the same as the M4, so of course it's got a lot of hit points for its tier, and of course it's a heavy tank. It's got a mobility of 11, which isn't that much, only 30 kilometers per hour, but of course you're forgetting this is a heavy tank, so of course heavy tanks are never really quick. Its concealment is 21. Remember, it's a heavy tank, so it's not going to be that great, but to be honest, for its tier, it's pretty decent. And its spotting is 51, with view range of being 330 meters and signal range 525 meters. So that's pretty good for its tier. Now, if you're not thinking about getting this tank, then I'm going to be showing you guys how to take this out in battle. So this is where its engine is, so of course, if you shoot it right in the back, it will definitely damage your engine. We know where the guns, the tracks, and the turret is. Its radio box here is at the side, so it's quite a dodgy place, so you're probably not going to end up getting a hit on it anytime soon, but you don't really need to worry about its radio box. The ammunition is right next to it. Of course, you're going to have more of a chance of hitting it on the other side than this side. But yeah, that's where the ammunition is, in case you're wondering. And it has 4 crew members, so 2 at the front there are quite crammed together, so maybe, you never know, if you take one shot at the front in this little side area thing, you might take out 2 crew members, which is gonna be a massive blow to the tank. So this is its overall armor. 1 to 20 millimeters is of course on the track, and this on the gun, and on this little part on the turret, I don't know if that's a little machine gun. So 21 to 30 millimeters is here. It's roughly on the flat side, so you're probably not going to be getting through that. 31 to 50 millimeters is roughly all around the turret, and you're probably not going to get through the turret. Your best chance of getting through the turret is that little hatch thing on the back. And of course, as you can see, the armor's quite weak on the little sight thing there. I forgot what you call it, and the little, I'm not sure what you call the bulgy thing on the front. 51 to 70 millimeters is all around the hull, and 71 to 90 millimeters is around the little bulgy area thing. I don't know if that's where another gun would be, because I know that there is on the B1, but let's jump straight into some gameplay. So we are here on Ardennes. Of course, this is a snow map. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that map name correctly, but as you can see, we are in a tier 4 game, and we are top tier. They only have, I'm just gonna say one heavy tank, because I wouldn't class the Type 95 as a heavy tank. I'm sorry for you guys, fans of Japanese heavies. I'm going to have to say that, you know, I just don't like the low tiers, and I just class them as medium tanks. They're just not powerful enough. Just letting you guys know, if my tank starts spazzing out at some points, it's only because of lag. Don't worry, I'm not going crazy or anything. And I'm glad the friendly fire's off on as well, this console, otherwise that looks probably would have drained quite a lot of my hit points. But still, as you can see, lag takes place a bit here. And of course, as we can see, there's some people over here. Now, I'm going to let you guys know, I am going to be using APCR rounds on here, which increases the pen to 90 millimeters. So, millimeters, I mean, it increases it to 90 pen, or whatever. But so, I try to get a shots in here. I went a bit too far and started sliding down the hill. Managed to get a few shots into a tank over there, but I just eventually slide down, but I managed to get the last one in to finish him off. So then I see a T-28 and I start shooting at it. Of course, it's got a lot of hit points, quite a chunky tank, but it has barely no armor. And then I see a Designer, I think I'm pronouncing that right over here, and I then see the Tank Knight 5, of course. They damaged my viewfinder, but I just keep on putting shots into this Designer. It's probably thinking, how am I taking him out? And eventually, I get him. So right now, most of the team has gone, I think almost half of the team, and so I went to go over here to try to take up the Tank Knight 5, but of course I think it dies, and then I thought maybe I should go help in the village, but then I see the HMC having a go at me, but he noticed that I'm going to shoot at him, and probably notices what tank I am, so he backs off. So I thought, I'll go help out with the tank up here, but of course, as you will see in a minute, he gets killed before I get anywhere near him. But then the A20 comes along, so I try to put a shot into him, but it doesn't quite work. As you can see here, I didn't fire in time and I didn't have a clear shot or anything, so I had to be there with the HMC. So right now, I thought I'll go help out with the situation with the DW2 in the city part. So, I wish I could speed gameplay up a bit here because it's a bit boring at this moment, but I decided, this is where lag kicks in again, I decided, why not go down here and try to flank this DW2 and the other tanks down here, but then I see that the DW2 starts backing up, and so I stop, hopefully not trying to get spotted, but I thought I would have spotted him by now, but I thought, well, he's probably gotten away now, so I will move on to the next target. So most of my teammates have been taken out over here, and it was just me really on this flank. So then all of a sudden I see a blitzer. I take one shot, miss, and I start chasing after him for some reason, because I thought, why not? But I was wary of other tanks coming out over on the left. I managed to get one shot into this blitzer, I think, before it gets taken out. I'm not sure if it does. But still, the Blitzen escapes, and then I go on the hunt for the DW2 and the M3 Lee. You'll see in a minute where the M3 Lee and the DW2 got to, and they got there very quick, to say the least. I wish I could speed this up, guys, sorry for it being such slow gameplay. Of course, it's a heavy tank, so the tank isn't that quick either. But still, I want you to check around in the city, make sure that they weren't still hanging around in here. And then it turns out that they were near our cat base. And so, I was wondering how they got there so quickly, because the DW2 is quite a slow tank. So I wonder how it got there. But still, I had my way over here. Unfortunately, I maybe would have got there, but lag kicked in once again. And, of course, I didn't get there in time, you'll see in a minute. Well, of course, our team starts capping their circle as well, and I start to get a bit worried for the artillery, in case it might get taken out, and I think he just get hit at one point. So, as you can see, it's going to be a draw. Our team probably would have won, maybe if the artillery did a bit of damage to the tanks. But of course, then we see the looks again from the beginning of the gameplay. Drive right past, and it was a draw. We survived the battle. Of course, I do have premium because of the package that I got for this tank. So, we did get a crew promotion from that. We got some crew XP. We got a Master Gunner, 5 for effect, 4 spotted target hit, enemies 4 enemies spotted. We did 11 pens, 2 tanks destroyed, and we got 2 critical hits. So, on our team, I was second top XP earner, which is great. I guess we don't need to learn about the efficiency and stuff like that, but still, we came second to top on the crew XP leaderboard. So, you're probably wondering now, is the B2 a good tank? Now, I'm going to say yes, it is an absolute great tank. I love it to PCs, how it has some serious preferential matchmaking. I definitely get one if you want to be one of those people that can absolutely destroy them. But still, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Please drop a like and a comment down below what you see in the next video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.